Hello everyone. I am here with my favorite daughter, Jamila Joy. And we are doing a mother-daughter tag today. So the first thing I want to talk about is, what is in your cup?
Well, first, I have a hot chocolate. My favorite.
I'm drinking decaf coffee. That's when you know it's late. It's really late. Okay, so I'm drinking decaf coffee with almond milk creamer and Splenda. Okay, so let's get to it. So who's going first?
You can go first.
Okay, so first I want to talk about my 3 favorite qualities about Jamila. So the first quality that I love about you is that you are caring towards others. You're so very caring, and I just love that quality about you. You could just not care and just go on about your business, but you are take so much care for others, and you care about what happens to them. You care that they're safe. You're always looking out for other people, and I think that's a wonderful quality. So, and the other thing is you want to do the right thing, and I love that about you. You have this desire in you, in your heart, to do what's right. And that's just a wonderful quality to have. And, okay, so I have more than 3. I know we said 3, but I have more than 3. You're creative. I wonder who you get that from.
Really you.
So you're creative. When you were little, you would come up with songs, and you had this mini guitar you would play on, and you would just sing spontaneous songs. Absolutely adorable. You dance, you sing, you just do so many creative things, and I love that quality about you as well. And another thing that I love about you is that you love family. There's so many other things that you could enjoy, but one of the things that you love is family, and I hope that you will always cherish that trait that you already have, and always keep family first. Of course, God, that's a given, and then family. So, and another thing, I wrote this down. It's so weird that I wrote this down. But you are so detail oriented. Details, details, details. Like, details. Yeah, if you know Jamila, you will know that she's a very particular, very much so. And you can't flip no details past her without her. Like, it's all about the details, right?
All about the details.
And those of us who are not detail oriented, we need people who are detail oriented, like Jamila Joy. Okay, and this is definitely not the last quality that is my favorite, but it's the last one that I'm going to talk about today. But I love that my daughter is beautiful. She's so beautiful. You're naturally beautiful. You have a beautiful heart, a beautiful soul, a beautiful countenance. And before I even knew about Jamila Joy, before I even knew about you, I found your name in a name book. and her name means beautiful. Her name is Swahili for beautiful. And when I came across that name, the name book, it just stood out to me. I'd never known anybody else with the name Jamila. I never met another Jamila. I just loved the name. And that's your name. Jamila Joy. It literally means beautiful. Swahili for beautiful. And I also found out that it is Arabic for beautiful. So it means the same thing in Arabic. And the spelling in Arabic is so cool looking. It's really cool looking, isn't it? So yes, Jamila is beautiful, and I knew you would be, and you are. You're so very beautiful, and your very name means beautiful, so never forget that, okay? Days that you're feeling down or discouraged, just remember the meaning of your name. So those are my 3 favorite qualities about Jamila, even though it's more than 3. So,
Okay, now, and same with me, I have more than 3 qualities, but limited to 3. So, one of my favorite qualities about my mom is that she's very confident. With or without makeup, I think she's beautiful. And I think she feels that way too. And yeah, I feel like she helps me boost my confidence. So
I'm glad, because sometimes I feel like I'm hard on you. Because I know you're beautiful. Like, I know how beautiful you are. And I want you to know that too inside. Like, I want you to know that for yourself.
Another thing that she is strong-willed.
Yes.
That's one thing I love. I mean, it's not, some people don't like other strong-willed people, but I think that's a good quality because when she needs to, she's able to stand up for herself and not be shy. Because I'm shy sometimes, and when I can't stand up for myself, I miss out on things. So I feel like that's a good quality in her that I should probably take on. So another quality, this is actually like 3 in 1. She's loving, caring, and a hard worker. She's always worked hard. Being a single mom for a while, she's had to work hard. She had to keep us straight and everything. Yeah, I just really appreciate that.
I appreciate you saying that, Jamila. You're so precious. Yes, it has been hard. And I'm so glad that that is something that you appreciate. And I hope that will be a great example for you. And we have to work hard. We have to work hard. Some of the best things in life are worth working hard. Okay, so let's get to the serious question. Yes, so I have a very serious question for you, Jamila. Are you ready? Okay. I'm ready if you're ready. So, what are you the most passionate about?
This is a hard one.
If you were to close your eyes, count to 3, what is the first thing that would come to your mind?
Dance. See?
That was so hard to guess. If you know me, if you know Jamila, that was the hardest question ever.
But yeah, I love dance. My mom's a dancer, so I kind of have it in me. And yeah, I've had other options come up that I'm still like struggling with, but
Yeah.
I think I could see myself being a dancer the most. So yeah.
I can definitely say that. So I started studying ballet when I was 5 years old. And I studied dance throughout elementary school. I took like 1 year off, and then I studied, dance in junior high and high school. When I graduated high school, I went on to study dance right after high school. And fast forward to when I was pregnant with you, Jamila, I danced for a good part of my pregnancy. I taught dance for a good part of my pregnancy. So it is not a surprise at all that you want to dance. Because when you were younger, I mean, you just see me dance and teach dance, and it's just been a part of our lives. Like, it just is so natural for us. It's a part of us. When we hear the music, we just cannot help but dance.
Even when I'm shy, like at the festival we went to, I was dancing in my head.
Yeah, yes. So you want to tell them what you were thinking about doing? Or what you're still kind of thinking about doing?
So another option after high school is to become a veterinarian, because I really love animals. And I feel like it'd be so cool to be able to work with them every day, because, that's what I like to do. But also, dance is a big part of my life too, so that's something I don't want to, just throw away.
But use my life as an example for you. So, being a licensed cosmetologist, I wanted to find something that was another creative outlet that could support me. So use that as an example. And Xavier's awake. Okay, so my husband is asleep, and Xavier, my son, is back asleep because it is really late. Okay, so let us continue. Where were we?
One big question for each other.
Okay.
So my big question is, actually I have two down here.
Okay.
What is one thing that you're really hoping for in the future?
One thing that I'm really hoping for in the future. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I know the first thing that came to my mind. I think I'll keep that. Keep that in my heart for a while. But generally speaking, one thing that I'm hoping for in the future is to grow my jewelry business. So, Sacred Adornings Jewelry, I make jewelry, but I would love to focus on that a little bit more and really grow the business. So that's one thing. What's another thing? Shall I say more than one? Just one.
You can more than one if you want.
One thing that's near and dear to my heart is a wonderful relationship with my family. So, my husband, my daughter, my son, and I want to maintain and work on and constantly cultivate our relationship. And especially with you being in Las Vegas now, it is so important for me to have a wonderful relationship with you, even from afar. So, and it's so very just wonderful that you're here for the summer and, you know, whichever holidays we decide on. And FaceTime is wonderful. And things like this that me and you can do together. Just anything to help us stay connected so that we don't become like disconnected.
Yeah.
So that's important to me, that we maintain a really great relationship. Not just for now, but like we're building on our future too. So that's important to me. And okay, I'll keep it at that. It is so late that it's almost early. Okay, so I have my 3 favorite memories about Jamila. So the first one I'm gonna start with is a humorous memory. It's hilarious. So when Jamila was really little, somehow she developed this idea of what she thought a gangster was. And she had this image in her mind of what she thought a gangster looked like. So very often, well, I don't know if I want to say very often, but certain occasions we would be out and about and Jamila would see somebody that she thought was a gangster. And she would say it very proper like that. So she would see somebody that looked, I guess you could say, sketchy, and she would ask me, "Mommy, is that a gangster?" And she would say it like that. Gangster. And I would be like, "No, Jamila, no. Like, just because they're dressed this way does not mean they're a gangster." You would say it like a gangster, you know, maybe, but you would just say it properly, gangster. And then one day, we pulled up next to this car that was decked out. They like had one of those long cars. It was like maybe a Lincoln Town car, maybe one of those old Lincoln Town cars that were really long. And it was sitting up high, like it was like sitting up so high, and it was one of those that would like lift up, what do you call that?
I've seen those, I don't know what they're called.
I don't know, because I'm not a gangster and I don't know. But this one day we pulled up next to this super long car. It was decked out. I think it was, I don't know, but it was just all done up. The interior was like blue jean interior, like really. It was like blue jean or blue corduroy interior inside of the car. Like when we pulled up next to this car. And then I think they had like TV screens in there maybe. And then, of course, Jamila took this opportunity. So finally, I was like, yes, now that is a gangster. But I'm like, the other times, no. So if you drive a long Lincoln Town car with blue jean interior and TV screens in there and you have an amazing sound system, that doesn't make you a gangster. So that's my disclaimer. But by the looks of this particular car, it was a little sketchy, and I thought, I think that might be gangster this time. But anyways, that's one of my memories about Jamila that is hilarious to me. So for some reason, she just had that idea in her mind that someone that is dressed this way or looks this way might be a gangster. So I'm gonna ask my mom if it's a gangster. Okay, so the next favorite memory about Jamila is, you know, when they're little and they start losing their teeth and their adult teeth start growing in. I think it was the first tooth. I think it was your first loose tooth. And you came home from school today and your tooth was like falling out. It was gone. So I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, it was her first tooth. And I asked her, I guess, what had happened or whatever. And she said her friend pulled it out.
I remember that. We were on a field trip. We were in the school parking lot. And I was like, hey, my tooth is wiggling. And she's like, can I wiggle it? And she wiggled it and it just fell out.
Oh.
It was hanging from a string.
I was like, what? Your very first tooth and your friend pulls it out at school. I thought that was hilarious. Like, oh, what happened? So-and-so pulled it out. I'm like, what? Who does that? What a great friend. If you're watching, thank you for pulling out Jamila's first tooth. I'm sure she appreciated it. And it saved me a little bit of tooth drama at home. Okay, so this next memory is more of an experience, and it was when we took a road trip to Aunt Carrie's in North Carolina. So Aunt Carrie is one of my best friends that I've known for, it's been 20 years. Yeah, it's been at least 20 years. And she's my dear, dear, dear friend. She's like a sister to me. So her parents got married. It's a long story, and it's a wonderful story, and I might do a vlog just to share about that sometime. But we took a road trip to go to Carrie's parents' wedding. And again, it's a long story and a beautiful story, and I absolutely love it. But Jamila and I took a road trip to North Carolina, which is where Carrie lives. We went to the Raleigh-Durham area, and we drove... We drove through, I think, Tennessee into North Carolina. It was so beautiful. And I feel like Jamila got tired of me saying, look, oh look, isn't that so beautiful? Because everything was so beautiful. I love nature. And there was just so much to see, and I think she got tired of looking at all of the beauty. But it was a wonderful trip, a wonderful experience, and that's not something we get to do all the time, take wonderful long road trips together. So I absolutely loved it. I cherish that memory. It was so very wonderful. So that was one of my favorite experiences that I will always cherish with you. You were like, what, 6 or 7 years old? Yeah. And now you're 16, going on 17. It was quite a while ago, but we have so many more wonderful memories ahead of us, and I'm so excited. And that concludes my favorite memories.
Okay. So, one of my favorite memories is when we got our first cat, which was Precious.
Oh, precious.
I forget how long ago that was, but
we were like 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
Or
Yeah,
5.
4 or 5.
We
I remember.
We were really little.
Yeah, but so we were at one of my mom's friend's house, I think, and her cat had a whole bunch of kittens or something.
Oh, it was Erica.
Yeah.
Erica, who used to babysit you. It was, I think it was the directors of the Campus Christian House. And it was their house. They had like a barbecue or something, and their cat had kittens. Yeah.
But yeah, I remember falling in love with one kitten, and I took it home. Well, not that night, but like we waited a few weeks, I think, and my dad came and filmed it. He probably still has the video. He still has it on his phone.
Maybe he loved that.
But yeah, so my dad came and filmed when we got the cat, and we brought it home. And we had it for a while, and then, for a while.
Oh, that's precious.
Me too.
She had long, fluffy gray hair, and I miss her. That was wonderful. I remember when I came to pick you up, because Erica babysat you, and you guys went to the barbecue at their house, and when I arrived, the kids had these just gorgeous, adorable, fluffy gray kittens on the trampoline with them.
I remember we put them in like a bowl too. There was this huge gray bowl, and they were all sitting in it.
Oh, all of them in one bowl. Oh, I just love kittens.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite memories. And then another one of my favorite memories is actually from today. Me and my mom went canoeing for the first time.
For your first time.
Oh yeah, I went canoeing for the first time.
I've been canoeing before, and I enjoy it so very much. And I guess I didn't know what you would think. Did you had fun?
I was kind of nervous at first because like I feel like I don't know what I was thinking, but I was just a little nervous. And then once we started getting out and stuff, I got a little more excited.
Wanted the boat to float.
Yes.
Were you nervous about that?
I was nervous the boat was gonna. Sorry. I was nervous that the boat was gonna flip over.
It's contagious.
Yeah. But I was nervous that the boat was gonna flip over because of weight balance. Because I forgot.
But it balanced. It was balanced.
I know. I was sitting the wrong way too. My mom was facing me, and I was facing her, but I think I was supposed to be facing the other way.
Well, it's okay. It worked.
Yeah.
As long as we stayed where we were fine.
But yeah, next time I come for December, I think I'm gonna go canoeing like in the river or something.
Yeah, that'll be. It's so much fun. I absolutely love canoeing.
We have to go with some other people.
Yeah. Although if you're canoeing all day, you will probably feel it the next day.
Especially in your arms.
Yes, because it's lots of upper body work. But today was so beautiful. It was a gorgeous day to be canoeing. It was just, the sun was out, the temperature was just right. It was, I mean, I'm searching for words because it was magnificent.
So yeah, that was all of my favorite memories. There is more, but those are just the specific ones that I chose.
Well, I think that is going to conclude our mother-daughter tag for this time.
Yeah. We'll do another mother-daughter tag next time.
So,
visit.
Until next time, I'm Candace,
And I'm Jamila Joy.
and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you will like and give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you guys.
See you again. And say your name again.
That's all for now.
Wait.
See what I have to deal with.
It's a well.
And see what she has to deal with.
Move it.